Want to welcome to the program from the USA Olympic shooting team, Mr. Emil Milev is with us. Emil, thank you so much for your time tonight, sir.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be on the station.
It's great to have you. And first of all, congratulations on making the U.S. Olympic team. Are you the only member of the U.S. Olympic shooting team that has actually competed in the Olympics previously for another nation?
I believe so. Yeah. I think, yeah, definitely.
Tell us your story, if you don't mind. You're originally from Bulgaria?
Correct. Yeah. I'm from Bulgaria. I started competing 15 years old, and since now, I continuously was holding gun pretty much every week, just at least a few times. And my first Olympic Games were 1992, Barcelona. Um, Great experience, not very good ending in the competition. But my next one was Atlanta 96, and I finished second, which was great success in rapid fire shooting. At that time, Ralph Schumann from Germany was unbeatable. So that was considered really good placement. I competed in Athens as well. In Sydney first, 2000, finished fourth, 1/10 of a point behind the third place, and 6/10, I think, behind first place, which was really tight, kind of luck, I think.
Yeah.
And and then Sydney 2004 was my last Olympic Games, and I finished, if I'm not mistaken, ninth. And that was kind of one of the prevailing moments. We sat down with my family and we decided, let's move. So we moved 2004 at the end, came to Florida, where a friend of mine from Bulgaria and now my coach, Vladimir Chichkov, lives, and we started practicing slowly. I was working full-time and taking care of family. Wasn't easy life, but with the great support of him, of USA Shooting, I went through, 4 or 5 years of kind of hard work and practice for fun and for pleasure, and my scores went up. I started winning medals on nationals and on small competitions here. And here I am, going to the Olympics now for U.S.
That is amazing. So after 2004, I mean, did you think that your time as an Olympian was through? Did you ever think that you'd be going back?
I actually did. Yeah, I
Yeah?
was thinking, this is it. Yeah, I'm gotta take care of my life from now, and I was looking for where my future is gonna take me, and we had the opportunity to win green card 2 years earlier. I was holding back. I was staying back in Bulgaria for the Olympic Games. It didn't go as I planned to, and the rest is story. So we moved, and here I am again. Yeah.
So, Emil, what does it mean to you to be competing, to be going back now with Team USA?
It's overwhelming experience. There are moments where I am like sitting and just wondering, how is that possible, And there are moments that it's really overwhelming. I can't wait to do it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a wonderful experience and different. And also, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a way of saying thank you for all the support from, USA Shooting and all other people, like my principal at my school that I work full time. So great experience. I can't explain it. It's completely different than what I've been through so far.
That's fantastic to hear. And you are you're a teacher down in Tampa, Florida.
Correct. Yeah, I'm a physical education teacher.
That's fantastic. Well, I have to tell you, Emil, we're going to be in Tampa actually in August. So, can you give us any advice about how to dress for Tampa in August? I've heard it's pretty nasty. And B, maybe if we have time, maybe we can go shooting and you can actually, show us your stuff while we're down there.
That's gonna be awesome. We'll definitely do it. I'll be back on 8th or 7th evening, I think.
Perfect.
August.
Perfect.
Yes.
And you can show us your medal.
Awesome. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have it. Yes.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about your event. What will you be competing in London?
I'm shooting rapid fire pistol, and I know there is NRA competition, like a portion of the bullseye competition called rapid fire. That's a little different. We shoot on 5 targets, stationary targets, for limited time. We have to hit all 5 targets. To start with, my arm's supposed to be down 45 degrees
Yeah.
from my body. And when time starts, I have to lift up to the first target, shoot it, and then move and shoot continuously the other 4 targets, all 5. And we start in 8 seconds. We shoot 2 strings of 8 seconds, 5 targets each, which total makes 10 shots. Then we shoot 6 seconds, and then we go to 4 seconds for 5 shots. And we do this twice for each set of times, and that concludes half of the qualification. That's 30 shots. The next day, we shoot the same thing for a total of 60 shots, and the top 6 go to final. And the finals, 2 years ago, they changed the final completely. So the top 6 shooters start from 0. So all scores at 0, and we shoot the same targets, but hitting, I think that the bullseye to hit is a little over 4 inches. We have to shoot 4 seconds, the same way of shooting, from 45 degrees up.
Right.
4 seconds. But we get hit if you hit 4.5 inches bullseye, or miss if you miss it.
So all or nothing, basically.
Yes. Kind of the top you can hit is like 5 points if you hit all 5 targets in the bullseye. Good score is 4 points.
Yeah.
As recently is going on the finals. So I'll be aiming for 4th and 5.
Emil, how much of this is muscle memory? I mean, when it's such a matter of speed, and you can't have time to think about what you're doing, right?
You kind of have after years of practice.
Yeah.
I would say maybe 60-70% is muscle memory. You have to go through the motions really without thinking about it, and then find just refinements and fine adjustments you can do. Other than that, if the muscle throws you off, you cannot adjust it that easy in 4 seconds.
Right. Okay. So tell me, what is your practice routine like? You at the range every day, Emil?
Right now, yes. I am glad that school is in summer break, and I get to experience for a month and a half what is it to be a professional again, and doing just that. So I go to the range right now in the summer. I go to the range. First in the morning, I do some run, maybe 20, 30 minutes just to wake up and prepare for practice. Then I go to the range, practice maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Some shooting, some aiming, as you said, muscle memory, just repetitions of the movements. And after that is right now the last, I would say, 20 days before Olympic Games. I just hike here. I'm in Colorado Springs now, the Olympic Training Center, and we just hike in the mountain, some breathing, just to feel good, and because emotions are a big part of shooting. And I think for other sports, stress may help you, you get adrenaline, you get the rush, and probably boxing, I'm thinking, and athletics.
Right.
But in shooting, all this can kind of throw you off and get your hand trembling, and if you're not 100% calm and concentrated. So what we're doing is hiking, getting strength exercises, maybe some dry fire again in the afternoon, couple hour and a half, and that's it. Early in bed, and next day again.
Well, Emil, again, I really appreciate you coming on the program, sir. I know it's getting towards 11 o'clock on the East Coast, so we'll let you get in bed. I don't want to be responsible for throwing off your training. But thank you again, and best of luck to you in London, sir. Look forward to you representing the United States of America, and hope we can talk again.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure and honor. Emil Milev, member of the USA Olympic shooting team, joining us on the program. What a great story. I think that is just absolutely fantastic. Competed for Bulgaria, again, going back to 92, 2004. He thinks it's over. Thinks it's no more Olympics for Emil. Gets an opportunity to move to the United States. I mean, I love these stories. Now, see, here's NBC. If you don't share Emil Milev's story, I know that they love to do the athlete profiles, and I know we've got some great athletes out there in a lot of different sports.